Hi, interwebs. It is Marley. Alright, so this is not going to be a normal vlog update. Every day I update and I just give a little report on my weight and whether I'm up or down or in between. No, this is going to be something completely different. I wanted to talk a little bit about support systems while you are on the HCG diet, or really any diet for that matter. Because it's something that can either be really, really good or really, really bad, but either way, it is something that's really, really important and needs to be talked about. So, when I decided to do this diet, I was a little surprised by the feelings that I was having. At first, it was a lot of excitement when I first ordered my kit, and I was like, I am going to be a skinny bitch, and everyone's going to hate me. Okay. Then it went from excitement to shame to sadness to, secrecy. And I realized that there is a lot that goes on psychologically when you decide to make a radical change in your life. I have never tried to lose weight. I have always said, I can't lose weight. And the reason I was saying that was because I was just gaining weight, but I wasn't changing anything about the way that I ate or my exercise or my mindset in general. It was just, I can't lose weight. I've always been big. I'm always going to be big. And I came to a place where I was in an acceptance state, a state of acceptance with the way that I looked and felt, which really sucked because I wasn't happy. But I always thought that if there came a time when I decided to do a diet or change my life, I would feel really excited. And like I said, I did it first. And then I got this feeling of shame. And I don't know where it came from. But it was like I was very ashamed that I was having to go on a diet. Like I was fat enough that I have to go on a really serious diet. And so I only told 3 people. My mom, my boyfriend, and my best friend. And only those 3 people know that I am doing the HCG diet. And out of those 3, all of which I thought I was going to get 100% support and love from, only one of them has not let me down. And that's my boyfriend. And I won't sit here, I could go on for literally hours about what an amazing person he is. And, he would never ask me to change. He loved me literally through thick and thin. And he loved me just the same when I was almost 200 pounds. He is my rock, just my best friend. And he, through this whole thing, has wanted nothing more than for me to be happy, and he sees that this is making me happy and it makes him happy. It doesn't make him happy because I'm losing weight and he's gaining anything out of it. He's just happy that I am happy. Then there's my mom, who is also happy, but my mom and I have a really great relationship, but she has always been really, really hard on me about my weight, my appearance. I have always, my whole life, had to listen to her make comments about, do you really think you should eat that? Why don't you start working out some? You would probably feel better if you lost 15 or 20 pounds. And it's always just like little comments. And she never has to come right out and say, you're fat. But I know what she's saying. And this has been my whole life. This is back when I wasn't fat. my mom is a size 2 to 4. So anything over 120 pounds to her is fat. And that's just the way it is. And I have always felt my whole life like she would love me more if I was thin. And it's so funny, she called me the other day, and apparently one of my aunts, who has always struggled with her weight as well, apparently she tore her meniscus in her knee, and her doctor told her that it was because of her weight. And my aunt got so offended that, how dare this doctor tell me that I'm fat, that I need to lose weight. And she said, when he said that, it made me automatically think of my father, because my whole life my father always criticized me about how I looked, and I love my dad, but even if I lost all of this weight, I will never forgive him for treating me like that. And my mom is like talking to me, and she's like, can you imagine? Isn't that just the saddest thing that you've ever heard? I mean, she said that she will never forgive him and blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know what to say. I wanted to be like, that is you. My whole life, you did that to me. And when I lose this weight, I won't forget that. You will have forever left that impression on me that our relationship is really, really great. The one dark spot on it is that. I mean, and so when I tell her about the success that I'm having with HCG and she gets excited, I know that she has selfish motives. I know that she's excited, not so much for me, but for her. She's excited that I'm losing weight so that she doesn't have to be embarrassed about having a fat daughter. And that's just the truth. I mean, that's just the way it is. And I love my mom, but I would be lying if I said that that's not what I think. Which brings me to my last one, my best friend, who I really thought, next to my boyfriend, was going to give me amazing support. She is like a sister to me. When I told her I was doing HCG, her exact words were, tell me how that goes. What is that? What kind of reaction is that? And so I was a little upset by that, I'm not going to lie. Then after the first 5 days, and she didn't ask me at all about it, I was bummed. And I actually brought it up to her. We were texting about Thanksgiving, and I said something about the fact that I wasn't going to be able to eat because it would be cheating. And she was like, oh yeah, how's that diet going? And I was like, well, actually, it's going really great. I'm down 5.2 pounds. This was VLCD 5 that this happened on. And I'm like, I'm down 5.2 pounds. It's going really great. And all she said back, she didn't even respond, I don't think. She didn't respond to it. And she has not asked me a single time since then how it's going. Not once. And I have seen her, and she hasn't said, oh, you look good, I can tell. Or, and even if you can't tell, you're my best friend. If it was you, I would be like, oh my God, you look so good. I don't know, I'm really bummed out about it. And I don't know whether it's maybe that she doesn't approve of the HCG. I don't know. If that's the case, that really sucks, because the way I see it, if she came to me tomorrow and she said, Marley, I am not happy with the way I look, I'm going in and I'm getting liposuction tomorrow, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that. But you better believe that I would be like, do you need a ride to and from the hospital? Do you need somebody to fix you food and carry you to the bathroom to pee? I mean, I'll be that person, because that's what you do for somebody that you love. But instead I have gotten complete, just disinterest. I mean, she is completely ignoring the fact that I am doing this. It sucks. So I just kind of wanted to make this vlog because right now I have one person in my life that knows what I'm doing, knows how hard I'm working, and is truly supportive of me. And he is amazing for it. And that's it. So I have to tell myself, you are not alone, even though you feel like it. There are endless vlogs to watch that help you. And it just sucks that I get more support from total freaking strangers than I do my best friend of 10 years who knows me better than anybody. Yet she can't even manage to say, I'm proud of you. Yet I have strangers commenting on my videos telling me how awesome I'm doing, and it's so twisted. It just sucks. So I just want to say thank you to all of you who watch my videos. I don't have that many subscribers. I want to say thank you to the 12 that I do have. I want everybody else to know that you might not know it, but you are really helping me. You probably never, a lot of you probably will never know that I sit there and watch your videos, but I do, and they're extremely helpful, and I wouldn't be able to do this without them, because one person in your life supporting you on such an important journey like this is just not enough. It's not. Especially when that person has to tell me I look good, or else I'll kick his ass. So I just want to say thanks, and please never stop vlogging, and I will try my hardest to continue watching and commenting and letting you all know how proud I am of you. And just thanks. Thanks a lot. More than you know. So that was my vent. So anyway, hope everybody is having happy releases.